Now, before we start with this weekly forecast video, I would like to mention something that we are going to be doing soon. It's going to be something very different from what most of you that are watching have seen within this industry. So, as you know, we have a monthly membership service. We teach our members and show our members in-depth analysis for all markets, not only Forex, metals, commodities, cryptos, indices, stocks, anything you can find in financial markets. With this monthly service, of course, you also get what we like and some of our recommendations, how you can enter shorter term trades that they don't last. They are not day trades. Everything is swing trading and position trading. So monthly, quarter trades, investment positions, and so on and so forth. So that's one of the things. We also have something that we didn't release, and that's for a reason. Some of our older members from last year, they have got that already. It's an extensive 6-hour video education videos, which comes with a one-on-one call with me, 1 hour one-on-one call with me. And the reason why we have that is because this will help you to basically get better education as to how we see markets and why. But we are not going to release this for selling to the public. What we are going to do, if someone is interested, I'm going to link in the description the offering. It needs to send an email to me, to us, at support@roiforecast.com. What we want to see why you want to get that, right? You need to be, first of all, a qualified person, which means that you should have at least a specific number of capital that you can utilize, whether if it's not from the beginning, later on, because we do not want to provide something to people that are financially incapable in trading or investing in financial markets. This is only for the people that can do it. They have a capital to do it. They have the willingness to learn, because it's not for lazy people. If you are lazy, it's not gonna work. So we only want to help people that can do it, okay? Because not everyone is qualified to do it. Not everyone is at the right position today to do it. This doesn't mean that you cannot learn. If you want, obviously you can do that. But just so you know, this is something that we want to see why you want to get it from us and why you want to join. We want to see that this is going to be for someone that can actually benefit. Okay, so I will list the information in the description. If you want to get that and join the service throughout that extensive course, you will know that it's a mandatory 1 hour one-on-one call with me, because there will be many things that you will have questions. We will need to discuss certain other things, and so on and so forth. So this is only on demand with an email, and you need to line up some of your background, why you want this, and so on and so forth. We want to know you, because if we don't know you, we will not be able to say, okay, this is for you or this is not for you. We only want to help people that will benefit, because we have 100% member success rate. We don't want to have unqualified, people that are not in the position to do it. Okay, so I hope that's clear, and let's start with the weekly market forecast. Hello traders, and welcome to another weekly market forecast video. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. So it's a later weekly upload for us because we didn't have the time over the weekend. So today is Monday, so you will get it today. So this will be a short week because on Friday the markets are closed. So the market should be trading between Monday to Thursday. First of all, the dollar index, we are continuing the move to the downside. That was anyway expected from these levels to go lower. And soon enough, we will kind of start doing a rebalancing and a choppiness and sideways move. Is not going to be anything significant, but is going to be some degree of sideways dollar from now onwards, heading into the next few weeks. So this is our bias generally for the dollar from here. The dollar yen, we have finished this move to the downside as we have expected the 144 or so levels to be reached. We have been reached over here from this move to the downside from the beginning of the year. So now we are expecting a sideways to higher rotation for the dollar yen, and this will be the next move that we are going to see. And our bias for the dollar yen is very straight to the point, very straightforward market, and very technical. So obviously these things for our members, they know very well what we are talking about. So once again, for details and why we see certain things, again, this is only provided for our members, only for serious people. And how you should be trading, that's another story. So we only give you, once again, for educational purposes, the main bias of the market that we see moving forward, so that at least can help some of the people that are learning to start paying attention to the market. But obviously this is not enough for someone to be able to trade the market. It requires many more things that you need to learn. So obviously, if you want that, feel free to check us out with the link in the description or contact us at support@forecast.com if you have any questions related to that. For the euro, we have been bullish in the market from these lows. We have extended also a little bit more to the upside. That was also expected because of last week's dollar weakness that we were expecting anyway. So we will soon get into a sideways to lower rotation. That's not going to be anything significant. We can see something like this, or we can even go a little bit lower. That's not a problem, but this is not going to be for us any trend reversals or anything like that. This is going to be a rebalance of the market, and this is what we can see for the euro moving forward. Now for the pound, similar to the euro, we will enter a stage of a sideways rotation. So that's also not going to be anything significant in terms of trend. So we are going to rebalance the market after this move to the upside we have been doing from the 13th of January. So this is what we can tell you. Of course, bigger picture is provided in our service, but for the shorter term, expect a choppy and sideways majors because of the dollar being sideways to higher. So it's not going to be a trending market like you have seen over the last 3 months. It's going to be a sideways to lower rotation in those majors. For gold, we have we have reached another target area that our members knew from months before, from weeks before. That we were capable to do those higher extension targets. So the market remains bullish, as you are aware of in general. So this was a pullback for another high. We can see still shorter term more upside in gold after a possible small pullback. It's still going to go higher, and later on it might get sideways to lower, but again, this is not a market to be selling. We keep saying that for a reason. So we will still see sideways to higher market for the time being, then possibly sideways to lower rotation, but this is not a trend reversal, and this is going to be just a redistribution of the market. So for oil, we expected the weakness to enter the month of April. That's exactly what we have got. Now the market is rebalancing right here, and overall we can see a sideways to higher rotation. We can see the market coming back up to the 66, 67-ish area. That's something that we might see into this week and the next. So this will be for us the next move short term for oil. Again, if you want to know the bigger picture, what we see, this is only provided for the serious people that are providing value, because those are the only ones that really want to make things work for them. And these are not people, not negative people, not gamblers. This is only for people that want to take the right road towards success in the market. So for gas, as you are aware from last week, we expected weakness. We are looking for the $3 area to be reached for this double correction lower. Ideally, we should be reaching this area first before anything else to the market. Overall, we see gas weak for the month of April and rolling into May. So that will be our bias for natural gas for the time being. Now for the SPX, S&P 500 cash index, as you were aware, we talked about this double correction lower. We are starting a new move to the upside. We can see something like this moving forward into this month. And from there, we will see the reaction of the market. But overall, we are expecting new all-time highs in the S&P 500, and that is still our bias and path ahead that we had anyway from before. So also bigger picture, only for our member service, for those who want to see that and want to be positioned on the right side at the right time, you can feel free to do so. And lastly, for Bitcoin, we are overall rotating now sideways to higher. We are ending this accumulation. Last week, we have warned about this potential fake out to the downside before the move to the upside. This is exactly what happened. So from here, we are expecting a sideways to higher rotation and a move to the upside for Bitcoin. And we are biased to the upside still for Bitcoin. Also, we would like to mention that next week, 25th of April, we will host a crypto market webinar for our members, which is going to be what we are seeing for 2025 heading into 2026. It will include fundamental things as well, the good, bad, and ugly, as we like to call for the market, certain scams, certain legitimate things, what is the future of the crypto market, many things that obviously you will not find out out there, because influencers and fake traders is just honestly, it's an embarrassment of the field and the industry of financial markets in general. So if you want to get proper education and analysis, feel free to join us. So enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your upcoming Easter if you celebrate Easter next week, and we'll see you in the next video, probably after Easter.